Control my own.
Okay, that's great, Ryder. All right. So, today we did identifying, or yesterday we did identifying linear equations. And how is it linear? How do I know if it's linear? What did I just say?
The X and Y change by the same every time.
If they have a constant rate of change, they are linear. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So today we are writing linear equations. So a linear equation is an equation that forms a line when graphed. It can be graphed by making a table of ordered pairs. You're going to have to do this, and you're going to have to get in the habit of drawing it on your own. I was really nice on your homework and drew a table for y'all every time, so it was just copied on there. But, okay, you're going to, in a couple, when we get back from Thanksgiving, you will see slope formula, and this is kind of a preview on what it will look like. All right. So I have y equals negative 3x. In order for me to graph that, I have to have ordered pairs, right? Points. So what I do is here, it gave me negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. These are good to start with. This is what we're going to use every time that I have a full coordinate plane. Okay? So what I do, if I have 3x and x is negative 1, what do you think I would do?
You do
Go back.
negative 3 times negative 1.
You do 3 times negative 1. All I'm doing is plugging this x value into the formula. Well, what is 3 times negative 1?
Negative 3.
Negative 3. So my ordered pair, my x is negative 1. My y is negative 3. All right, so now I have 0. Well, I'm plugging it into the formula. 3 times 0 is what? 0. All right, so then I have 0, 0 is my point. See, my x and my y makes up my coordinate, my ordered pairs. All right, so then I keep going. 3 times 1 is 3. So what is my ordered pair for that one? 1, 3. Remember, my x always comes first. All right, so then I have 3 times 2, which gives me, so what's my ordered pair? 2, 6. Okay, so it told me to graph it, right? So is this my answer?
No, you're going to graph it in the graph.
But I had to do this to get my points. So I have negative 1, negative 3. So there's my first point. 0, 0. Positive 1, positive 3, and then I have 2, and 6 would kind of be right up here. Did that form a line? Yep. That's it. That's all this is. Okay. So the next one says y equals 2x plus 1. All right. Again, I have a full coordinate plane here, so I'm going to start with negative 1. Negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. Because I'm just saying, whenever we have that, we'll just do these. Okay? Now, there's going to be some where it doesn't give you the whole thing. It only gives you one quadrant. And then you'll just do 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So right here. So I have 2x plus 1. Well, I have to put in my x value. So I have 2. My x is negative 1 plus 1. Well, 2 times negative 1 is what?
Negative 2.
Negative 2 plus 1.
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So what would... Negative 1, negative 1. Okay? So here, 2 times 0 plus 1. Well, what's 2 times 0? Plus 1. Good. All right, so then I have 2 times 1 plus 1. So I have 2 plus 1 is 3. So what's my pair?
1, 3.
1, 3. All right, so then I have 2 times 2 plus 1. So 2 times 2 is? Plus 1.
Is this the notes for tomorrow? Yes. Okay, I was just making sure.
Okay. What do you notice happened to my y every time?
It goes up by 2.
Oh, it goes up by 2. What happened to my x every time? By 1. So was it linear?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so now I'm plotting this. So I have negative 1, negative 1. I have 0, 1, 1, and 3, 2, and 5. that give me a nice line? Yes. So all I'm doing is plugging a number into the formula and graphing the points.
So, wait. So, it doesn't have to go through the origin for any limit?
No, that's proportional. If it asks if it's proportional, you would say this one would be no, because it doesn't go through the origin. Okay, and we talked about that in chapter 2. So like this one, did it go through the origin?
Yes.
Yes. Do you notice how this one didn't have a number after the x?
Yes.
If there was no number after the x, it's always proportional. If there is a number after the x, it's never proportional. Okay? All right. So this is what I was talking about. I was nice on your homework. I drew all the tables for you to fill it in. Okay, so it says a health club charges $20 per month. When you see per month, do you think you're multiplying or adding? Multiplying, okay? Plus a $45 enrollment fee. The equation y equals 20x plus 45 describes the total cost of y for x months. Did it give me my equation?
Yes.
Yeah, so right away I can go 20x plus 45. All right, now this is what I was talking about just a minute ago. Do I have an entire coordinate plane here?
No.
No, I have one quadrant. Okay, so whenever this happens, I would use 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So, I just plug it in. Well, 20 times 0 plus 45. Well, 20 times 0 is what? 0 plus 45 is? So my x was 0, my y was 45. Okay? So I have 20 times 1 plus 45. Well, 20 times 1 is 20 plus 45 is? All right. 20 times 2 plus 45. Well, that's 40 plus 45 is? What's happening with my y's? By 20.
10.
Okay, so what is 20 plus 85?
105.
105. Okay, so I have all my points. So my 0 was what?
45.
45. Now, is this exact? No. But, can I estimate? All right. So I have 0, 45, so it'd be kind of about here. Then I have 1 and 65. Yeah, in there. 2 and 85. And 3 and 105. Now, when you estimate, are you going to estimate perfectly every time? No. But they should still kind of go up at that same rate. Okay. Now, right here, it says, then determine the number of months. Here's a big thing that I think a lot of you, if I were to give you this question, y'all would have skipped this part. Determine the number of months if the total charge was $125. What do you think I would do with that?
Well, then the next one would be 4. Yeah, so 105 plus 20.
Okay. So, he said 105 plus 20, so that would be 4 months. Now, here's another way you can solve it if it wasn't that easy. Okay, so it's wanting to know if the total charge was 125. So I would replace that y. So how do you think I would solve that from there?
125 minus 45.
Uh-huh.
Divided by 20.
Minus 45. Minus 45. Okay. 80 equals 20x. Well, then what? So if I have 80 equals 20x, I divide 20. Divide 20. Well, what is 80 divided by 20? 4. So right there, it was able to give me my answer. All right, so it is 4 months. Okay, so here, a tennis club charges $30 per month for a membership fees plus $120 enrollment fee. That's crazy. The equation y equals 30x plus 120 describes the total cost for y for x months. So the first thing it wants me to do is represent it with a graph. Well, before I can graph it, what do I have to do?
Figure out the whatevers.
Figure out the whatevers. What are the whatevers?
X and Y's.
Okay, which is called a what?
Coordinates.
They are coordinates, but it's a pair.
Coordinates.
Ordered pair. Ordered pair.
Pair.
Yes. Guys!
I never heard of them.
Ordered pairs.
Oh.
Ordered pairs. Okay. So I have 30x plus 120. All right. What am I going to have to start with? I can't do -1 because I don't. 0. I can do 0. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So if I do 30 times 0 plus 120.
120. 0, 120.
Yep. 0 plus 120. It stays 120. So my first pair is that. So then I have 30 times 1 plus 120 is what? 150.
0, 150.
Okay. 30 times 2 is what?
50.
60 plus 120.
180.
All right. 30 times 3.
90.
90 plus 120 is 210. Okay, so I have my points. Can I graph it? So I have 0 and 120. It starts right there. 1 and 150. 2 and 180. 3 and 210. Not too bad? Okay. So then it said, how much will it cost to belong to the tennis club for 6 months? Now, it's going up by what every time?
30.
Okay. So I could just do it that way. Well, here's 3, so then 4, 5, and 6. I could continue doing 30, or I can set it up as like I did just a minute ago.
30 times 6.
Okay, I can just plug 6 into my formula, right?
Yeah. 300.
So 30 times 6 plus 120.
180.
Okay, so that's 180 plus 120 equals what? 300.
Yeah. Would you want to start 300 or would you want to start at the thing?
No, it wants to know how much it would cost, so you would put 300. Okay? So any questions? No? Okay. Not too bad?
Wait,
Really?
It says $120 enrollment fee.
Uh-huh.
Would that just be for the first month?
No, okay, but this isn't saying how much are they going to pay every time. This would be like, you'd be able to look at this chart and say, if I was going to pay for 4 months, so it'd be 30 times 4 plus my enrollment fee.
Yeah, but
It's not necessarily saying what is my total every month. Okay? Yeah. Don't think that too much. Don't think that too hard into it. Because sometimes a lot of their word problems, really it's something like that. Like, wait a second, you would only pay that the first time, you wouldn't keep paying it.
Yeah,
Yes, but we're kind of going to put that out of our head.